Hello and welcome to Books and Beyond. I'm your host, Jimmy Bennet, and Books and Beyond is the show where we help people personify their aspirations. I have to apologize. I've been off the grid for a while. Life's been chaos, but coming back, things are getting settled down now, and I plan on doing a few more cooking shows coming up and have more of our local authors and craftsmen on and keep things very interesting. One thing is, though, I'm going to ask you to send me some good vibes. My good friend and fellow writer Larry Zuccaro turned my book, A Castle Christmas, into a screenplay. And it is now under contract with a producer in Los Angeles. So we're really hoping that they'll come to Connecticut here and make a movie up at Gillette's Castle based on my book. So send me your good vibes and let's hope that happens. That'd be exciting. But anyways, today I have a very special guest, a very good friend of mine, somebody I admire and love very much, Shannon DePerry from Operation Fresh Start.
Thanks,
How
Jimmy.
you doing?
I'm great.
Good.
Thanks for having me again.
Well, I have to say, I remember when you started this years ago.
Yeah.
With the backpacks, right? You were collecting
Started
backpacks?
out with suitcases.
Suitcases.
Yeah.
Yep. Collecting suitcases for kids and people to move with or whatever. Yeah. And wow. I mean,
know.
you have
Can you
just
believe
grown
it?
and grown and grown. So tell us about Fresh Start and what you do.
Operation Fresh Start is a very small but powerful nonprofit in Pawcatuck, Connecticut. Our mission is to help kids in foster care, homeless young adults that have aged out of the foster care system or have found themselves homeless, and families in crisis. So what we do is we do a multitude of things. We make these beautiful toiletry bags that this wonderful woman, Linda Pratt, makes these cloth bags that we put everything in. Those are donated to foster care agencies, Waterford Country School, and to some of the homeless shelters, so that when these kids get taken out of their homes, they get everything that they need to set themselves up. Plus, we give them suitcases and bags so that there's something for them, the children, to put their stuff in.
Right.
Which is very important. But we've grown so much, and now we're helping set people up in their homes. So a lot of times when people are homeless, families, they get a home or a house, they get an apartment, they get something like that, but they don't have all the things that you need.
Right.
The cleaning supplies, the shower curtains, the bedding, towels, all that stuff that you need to make a house a home.
Right.
So we have our welcome baskets used to be just a kind of a trash can full of stuff. Now it's a whole genre of stuff items that we give people. Excuse me. All this stuff is given through donations from our community, which astounds me every day that how generous and kind our community has been and has helped Operation Fresh Start get where we are today.
Right.
We do a backpack drive now every summer, and we did 174 backpacks this year, full of school supplies, water bottles, lunch boxes, depending on the age, all donated. Then we go into Grammy's pajamas, which is my thing, because I believe everybody should have warm pajamas for winter. And we donated 540 pair this year.
Wow.
I know, it was crazy.
Wow.
It was crazy. But so we donated to Thames River Family Program, to Noah Community Services, to Stonington Community Services, to the Giving Closet in North Stonington, and any other family that reached out to us, Waterford Country School, the Jason Hyatt Foundation over in New London. It was just incredible. And then we right into Christmas, and we did our Adopt a Family, and we had 148 kids on our list this year, and they were provided everything that they wanted for Christmas.
Wow.
Bikes, scooters, guitar. One girl got a guitar, and I had the privilege of being there when the parents picked up their gifts, or the grandparents or the caretakers.
Yeah.
And there lots of hugging and crying going on, all happy tears.
I feel like hugging and crying right now.
Yeah,
That's
it was
incredible.
beautiful. It really, it's beautiful for the people to get, but it's also beautiful for the people that give.
Yeah.
You know, because it gives you such a great warm feeling when you do something like that, and know that you made a difference in someone's life.
The thing I've always really admired about your organization is, you know, there are a lot of services and people, you know, and they'll donate or maybe give money and stuff like that. But when you really think about life and, you know, you got to go brush your teeth. You know what I mean? You need a toothbrush.
Yeah.
You know, you want to comb your hair. You take a shower, you need a towel. Stuff like that. And then just the regular household items. I mean, you know, you move into a place, but if you don't have a broom, you know,
Yeah.
or a dustpan or a duster or something like that, I mean, you know, it's hard to, you know what I mean? It's all things that you have to, you know, you don't realize. Every kid realizes it maybe when you move out of your house. Like when I was, you know, young
Right.
and I moved out and I moved into my first apartment. And,
Like-
you know, I was just used to walking over to the closet and getting something out, you know, or opening the refrigerator and taking
Getting
out something to
tea.
drink. You know what I mean? And when that's not there, then you realize, wow, the multitude of things that, you know, but you provide that. And I think that's, like you say, that's what kind of makes it a home. That's
Yeah.
what makes it feel like, oh, this
Absolutely.
is my place. I'm going to take my broom. I'm going to sweep my kitchen. You know what
And
I mean?
it also lifts their spirit.
Right.
You know, I'll give you an example. I had this beautiful family of 4, had been homeless for 3 months, and they got an apartment. They literally had air mattresses, and that was it. So we were able. So the mom came over. I hooked her up with everything she needed: brand new bedding, dishes, pots and pans, bathroom items, cleaning supplies, trash cans. And I said, well, how are you doing for, we don't give a lot, we don't store a lot of furniture, but I put people together.
Right.
If people need furniture, because I have resources, but we just can't, I don't have a truck, I can't move
Right.
them, and I don't have the room to store them at the church. And gee, I wonder who did this. Called me, this guy calls me and says, hey, I have a bunch of furniture that I have to donate. So I put the two together, and the guy gave the woman everything she needed for furniture.
The furniture part.
Everything.
Wow.
And she wrote the most beautiful testimonial. It's on our website.
Yep.
Please visit our website. It's the www.operationfreshstartinc.com. You can sign up for our new newsletter. We just published our first newsletter, which is
Nice.
very exciting for someone who has no computer skills at all. I did a pretty good job, I'd
Good.
say. You know,
I'm
but
sure you
please
did.
visit. There's a QR code here. You can take that right off that paper, and that'll take you right to the website. So there's testimonials on the website. You can join our Facebook page. We work mainly through Facebook. Some people don't like Facebook. I use it for what it helps me with.
Right.
So if we have a family in need, or we're doing a drive, or anything is happening, or we like to post a lot of pictures of where things go. We don't post pictures of people, but of things, so that the community can see that these items went to people.
Right.
You know, that it didn't go.
Yeah, you didn't sell
We
it.
didn't sell them.
Didn't-
you know?
didn't sell it and go to
No.
happy hour?
No, not
Okay.
at all. Not at all. You know.
Yeah.
And we also have a really good resource list now that my board has made up, so that the things that we can't help with, like food and bills and things like that, we can't help with those things because it's in our bylaws.
Right.
But we have resources that we can give you, and you can go to.
Right.
You know, so we're every year we get bigger and better, and I have a fabulous board that is 100% behind me, and or they're not behind me, they're around me, really.
And I think that's something very important, and I want to point this out. You know, there's a lot of people out there who will get rid of things. You're going to get rid of a bed. You're going to get rid of some lamps. You're going to get rid of some furniture. You know what I mean? If it's in good shape, you know, instead of dumping it or selling it for a lousy $20 or something on Craigslist, you know, contact Shannon, contact Operation Fresh Start, because you might have somebody that can use
Yeah.
it. You know, and that's one of the things I think that you do that it's very important, and because it's not only, it's like, you know, if you send a check off to an organization or a charity or something like that, you don't know where the money goes. You don't know if it's whatever. But you're talking like, I would feel like if I was going to give away a bed, I had a nice bed, I didn't need it anymore, whatever, or I was getting a new one. I think that if I contacted you and you put me in touch with somebody that needed a bed, especially in our community, that's a great feeling. That's knowing that
sure
you've
is.
made a difference to somebody in our area, and hopefully lifting these people up.
Yeah.
In the end, helps us all, makes all the community stronger, better, and and maybe they'll pay it forward too.
Yeah, and
Right?
and they do pay it forward. Some of my best volunteers are people that I have helped in the past, that have that we've made a difference in their life.
Right.
I mean, I never thought that I would inspire anybody, but I have.
You have.
And it's just a great feeling. It's,
Yep.
I one of the women that I helped last year, she just told me this the other day that she had a really bad drinking problem, and because of us helping her, she decided to quit drinking, and she hasn't drank since last year.
Nice.
And she's picked herself up, and she's started her own business. Like sometimes that's what people need.
Right.
Yes, they need the money. Yes, they need the home, but they also need to know that somebody cares.
Right.
And that they're worth something. I mean, I've met so many beautiful people.
Yep.
The people that we helped, the people that volunteer. It's crazy. Like we had a woman that was dropping off presents at Christmas time. I was by myself at the church, and I was crazy. I was like overwhelmed, and she's like, "Hey, do you want me to stay and help you?" I'm like, "Oh, that'd be great." And she has become a great volunteer. She's going to be joining our board, and she has skills that I don't have. She's made me a beautiful office space. I am totally disorganized. She's got me organized, and when you're organized, once it's organized, you can keep it organized.
Right.
It's amazing. It's like the church looks beautiful. Even my husband said the other day when he stopped, he goes, "Man, baby, this place looks good." I said, "I know, it does." But we have a lot going on this year. So I'm just going to go through my list quick. If
Shoot,
that's
no,
okay.
don't.
So this month is our annual toiletry drive. We are accepting any kind of toiletries, shampoo, soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste, combs, brushes, deodorant, razors, feminine products. They can be delivered, sent to my address, which is 93 Sunrise Avenue in Pawcatuck, Connecticut, 06379. You could drop them off at my house. You can go on Walmart.com or Amazon.com, make an order, and send it to the house. We make toiletry bags with that, and we are very low on supplies right now, so we definitely need them. And then in March, we do our annual underwear drive. The number one requested item that people ask for are underwear.
No kidding.
Yeah, because it's
Children,
not
adults,
a
everybody?
child, any size from toddlers to adults. Because I don't understand why underwear is so expensive, but they are, and you don't donate used underwear, so
Right.
it gets pricey.
Yeah.
To get them. So we do our annual, and then we donate them. We make welcome bags for the homeless young adults that move into shelters. And so what we do is we give them a paper to fill out with what their needs are, whether they need clothes, we give them toiletries, they give them a journal, a blanket, and put it into a nice bag. Also, the toiletries, we've just been blessed with a bunch of brand new pocketbooks filled with toiletries. The Southeastern Connecticut Women's Group, I think that's the name. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But it's like
That's a neat idea.
Yeah, and I'm talking pretty pocketbooks. So when the moms come to get their items that were donated to them, I always let them pick out a new pocketbook.
Nice.
Because us girls, we like new pocketbooks.
Well, that's, yeah. I mean, it'll be,
But it has makeup, it has nice things in it.
Right.
Right. So then in May is our annual our big fundraiser, which is the plant sale.
Yep.
last year we got rained out, so we do have a rain date this
I do
year.
remember last year.
Oh, it was pouring, but we still made a good amount of money when I kept it open the whole week. But this year it will be on May 18th. It's a Saturday. Rain date is May 19th.
Oh, okay.
It's plants, and we also have basket raffles, and we have crafters, and Jimmy always comes and sells his books.
I'll be there.
You know, we have some great artists that come and sell their wares,
Yep.
jewelry and blankets and all kinds of different ones. It's different every year, but it's a lot of fun. It's
Yeah.
at my house, 93 Sunrise Avenue.
And the plants are incredible.
Yeah, and they're cheap.
Yeah.
Like we had somebody last year dropped off, I don't know, 300 dahlia tubers. It was crazy.
Wow.
You know, and it's all donations. So if you have plants that you want to donate,
Yep.
you have a garden center that you'd like to donate a couple flats, and we'll make up baskets to sell. That's great too. Please reach out to me. If you go to our website, all my information, my phone number, everything is there. Please reach out to me. It's our one big fundraiser.
And the big advantage here is Shannon knows her plants.
Yes, I do.
That was one thing I was very impressed with last year. People were walking around, they were like, oh, I don't know. And you were like, don't worry. Plant this here, give it a little sun. In 2 weeks, it'll be a nice, you know, flower. And I mean, I was like, oh, all right. Because if I looked at it, I would have said, that's a stick.
Well, my words are always for perennials. First year they sleep, second year they creep, third year they leap.
Oh, there you go.
So when you plant a perennial, you
Yeah.
know, and you get a little pot like this big, it's going to kind of stay that size the first year. The next year it's going to get a little bit bigger, and then the third year you're going to
Yep.
get the big show.
Yep.
You know, so
But that's good, though. That's what I'm saying. If you don't be intimidated by you're not sure how
I
to.
still have Montauk daisies from your house.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And even Bobby knows what they are now. He likes those.
Yeah.
So
Good.
But after that, then see, that's May, June, July is our backpack month. So we will be collecting donations of school supplies. I do believe that the Stonington Police Department is going to join us on that drive this year.
nice.
So they're going to do like a fill a cruiser type thing.
Oh, good.
Only for school supplies. I've reached out to Officer Murray, and I will be working together with that, which I'm very excited about. They've been super supportive of us, and we're supportive of them always. And then August, I've decided is going to be our sip and sign, which Jimmy knows all about.
Yeah.
That is such a fun event.
That is.
We get authors. We charge a minimal fee to come in. We have authors there, champagne and past hors d'oeuvres. The authors will have a couple minutes each to talk about their books. You can buy their books. They give back a percentage of what they sell. And it's just a really fun, relaxed evening.
It is.
You know,
It is. I'll tell you,
and it was fun.
It was fun. We
Yeah.
really enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, people
And-
really had a good time.
Yeah.
And we've got some new authors on the line
Yeah.
this year. So, yeah, I'm very excited about
Yeah.
that. You know.
Good.
So
I
then
am too.
yeah.
I love sipping signs.
Yeah.
You know?
And then September will be our confidence and career building workshop. We did one last year. This was great.
This is
We
new.
had
I didn't know-
four.
I didn't
Oh, it
know
was
that.
wonderful. So when I first started this was my dream, to be able to build up women's confidence. So we had mentors. We had a lawyer, event planner, a yoga instructor, a teacher, me. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, but there were several people, in different businesses. We had a hairdressers, nail techs, different lines of work. So the first day was the women came in, and we did resume writing. We did how to interview. We gave them pointers on where they can go to get their resumes done, what they can do, how to present themselves. And then the second day was the fun day. So the second day was hair, makeup, new clothes, and mock interviews.
Oh, wow.
So these women, I love the before and after pictures. You can go to our Facebook page and see them. So the girls came in kind of like this, and then the second day, after getting their hair done and their makeup done, and it was all volunteer, even down to the food was volunteered by different area restaurants. They got each 4 new outfits. that were all donated. And Loving Life Boutique in Pawcatuck, I can't say enough nice things about these women. They came in and set the hallway and the church up like a boutique. I cried. It was beautiful. And they supported us. They donated stuff. They are the nicest women in the world, and they know how to fit people for clothes. They're wonderful,
Wow.
and they're going to get involved again this year.
Nice.
So we're hoping to do, instead of 4, we're hoping to do more like 8 people this year.
Oh, great.
So, but it was just great, and those women did the best interviews, like because they stood taller and they felt good, and I've touched base with quite a few of them,
Good.
and they're doing good.
That's right. That's
and,
great.
and you have to do that. You've got to build confidence.
Yep.
And sometimes when you feel better about your outer appearance, you feel better inside.
Right. Right.
When you're depressed and you're sad and everything's going wrong and you're like this, you don't feel good.
Right.
You have to help build people up.
Yep.
Make them feel good.
That's it's like all in your name, fresh start.
Yeah.
That's I just think it's just a wonderful thing, and you just keep going.
I love doing it, Jim.
Yeah, I know you do. I know
honestly,
you do.
I feel so blessed that,
Yeah.
that this was put in my path. It was never in my. I had no intentions of ever doing this.
No, I mean, God, we've known each other 20-something years,
Yeah.
I guess, right? We're together for a long, long
Yeah.
time. And I mean, I thought it was wonderful when you started the backpack thing, but this is just.
Yeah, it just gets
you've
bigger
really
and
found
better
your
every
calling,
year.
and you
And
know.
the support. I can't say enough about the support. We have several local churches that support us. The Stonington Rotarians also support us. They just gave us a grant for $750 for
Nice.
diapers and wipes,
Nice.
which is something we always need.
Yep.
The Mystic Lions, the North Stonington Lions, and the Pawcatuck Lions all support us and donate items to us. It's amazing. It's just absolutely amazing, the support that we get from even where our headquarters is at the United Congregational Church of Westerly in Pawcatuck. They donated that room to us.
Nice.
I was working out of my house
Yeah.
in a storage unit, which was very difficult, and somebody from the church was following us and reached out to me, and they gave us this big, beautiful room.
Yeah, it's a nice space you
Oh,
have there.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep.
And and we have shelving and everything's organized now. It's just great.
Yeah, that's one of them. Like I said, the thing I think really, I don't want to keep harping on the same point, but when you're starting out, especially if you're downtrodden or you've had a few hard knocks, and you're starting out, like you say, when young people get out of the system and they're getting their own apartments and stuff like that, and you think about all the stuff that you had to do to set up your own home. But what if you didn't have the resources to do it?
Yeah.
What
Or
if
the
you couldn't
family
afford?
backing you.
Yeah, yeah. What if you couldn't, and to have somebody help you and give you that start it's just incredible.
Yeah.
Like you say, once you making people feel better about themselves and their surroundings, just makes them
Yeah.
feel better about
And
everything.
not to have to worry about that stuff.
Right,
How am I going to do my dishes? I don't have laundry soap
right.
or dish soap.
Yep.
How am I going to get my kids ready for school? And we've also teamed up with the Giving Closet in North Stonington, which the most beautiful people in the world. Honestly, anybody can go there and get clothes for free.
Nice.
So we donate. So if anybody has clothes to donate, please reach out to the Giving Closet. They'll take gently used clothes. They help so many people, and you'd be surprised at how many people need clothes for their children,
Yep.
or for themselves. I
Right.
had a woman just the other day that was starting a new job, but she didn't have any dress clothes. So I gave her some that I had. I don't have a lot of clothes at the church, but I sent it over to the Giving Closet, and I'm sure that they hooked her up great, and
Good.
she has pretty clothes for her
Good.
new job, and she's feeling, she's feeling better about her life. She was in a domestic abuse situation. She got out of it. She's doing better.
Oh, that's great.
So please support the Giving Closet.
Yep.
They always take donations, clothes only. They don't take bedding. They don't take anything like that. We take very gently used things. Most of the stuff that we give now is new. Sometimes we're low on a few things, and anytime we're low on things, I will post it on our Facebook page. So that's, if you want to get involved in Operation Fresh Start.
You know what?
That's
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make you proud. I'm gonna go through my closet because I got more clothes that I've never worn, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there like me. You get things for Christmas or this, and they don't quite fit, or you're holding on to them for some stupid reason. And the other day, I was looking at my closet, which is like overflowing, and I said to myself, I got to get rid of this stuff. And I didn't want to like throw it out because I'm like,
Did I even wear
it was
it?
brand new. I mean, I never used it.
I got 7 bags of clothes out of my closet when I switched
Did
my
you?
clothes over. Because my job is different now. I mean, I always
Yeah.
had to wear pretty clothes. Now I run an ice cream shop and I wear a t-shirt and jeans.
Right.
And I don't need all those pretty clothes.
Right.
So I donated them to the giving closet.
Yep.
Because they were all nice.
Yep.
There was nothing wrong with it, I went through.
And I would encourage people out there, there's tons of things probably in your house or furniture that you don't use anymore. Your kids moved out 4 years ago and the beds and stuff are still sitting there and stuff. And I'm not saying that you can take everything that people have, but contact Operation Fresh Start. Maybe there's somebody out there
a lot of times we
that
have,
needs an end table or needs
Yep.
a kitchen
well,
table
sometimes
or
that's what it is. Like
a couple
like,
chairs.
Exactly. People need things. We help them where we can, and then if somebody, I'll put it out. I need this, this, and this, and then people will call me, and then I'll put the people together.
Right.
And it's
Right.
great. It's great. I mean, we've gotten beautiful stuff.
Yep.
Beautiful furniture. We had one a couple of years ago, I think. I don't think it was last year. A woman was moving into an apartment in Norwich, and she had nothing. She had a beautiful little girl, and lo and behold, there was a woman had passed away, and her estate didn't want any of the furniture.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the woman rented a U-Haul, and we hooked her up with a complete
Yeah, just filled the whole
everything, everything.
Yeah, I love it.
And it was
And that's
good.
just one small story of all the wonderful things you do. Shannon, God bless you, and in the operation, I really hope things just keep growing and growing and growing. I think you make our community stronger. I think you make everybody a little happier.
Oh, thanks,
And
Jim.
God bless you, kid.
Thank you for always supporting me.
Yeah, always will.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Well, that's it for today. I'm sorry. I wish we had more time to talk about this, but we'll be back. We'll definitely give you a report on the sip and sign
Absolutely.
and the plant sale. So, all right. Maybe we'll do a little show. Maybe we'll do something at the plant show.
That'd be
Let's
fun.
think about that.
Yeah, there we
All
go.
right.
That'd
Okay.
be fun.
All right. All right. Well, that's it for today. So thank you very much. Stay tuned, folks. We're back with a vengeance. This is Books and Beyond. I'm Jimmy Bennet. Thank you very much.